Hey y'all, what's up? JamiThatsMe here. Welcome back to the channel. Listen, real quick, I came across this post that I wanted to talk to y'all about, okay? Now, first of all, y'all know I had talked to y'all about Miss Porsha Williams and how she was coming for Miss Tamron and saying how Tamron isn't a real journalist or whatever she was out there trying to say about this woman because she didn't like her line of questioning, honey. Now y'all want to sit up there and say that lady was messy because she was asking the right questions. Well, it looks like some of the fans decided to take to social media and kind of blame Andy Cohen for it, okay? Now, before we get into that, I definitely want to check out this tweet before we get into what one of the fans said to Andy, and he responded. Somebody says, Porsha Williams recently came forward to say she felt attacked by talk show host Tamron Hall while visiting her on set, okay? What do y'all think? Was Tam going too hard, or was Mama simply doing her job? My opinion, I think Tamron was simply doing her job. But somebody else chimed in and says, I blame Andy Cohen, okay, for this because he doesn't do a good job asking questions to the housewives. Not you to sat up there and blamed Andy. What does Andy have to do with Tamron Hall's show? What does Andy have to do with Tamron Hall's line of questioning? You make no sense. You really just wanted to pull Andy's name out there and throw him under the bus in so many words. So the person says he isn't a trained journalist either. Girl, y'all be out here talking. They don't even be knowing who is who. She goes on to say, so when they come to a journalist, they feel attacked, right? She says, notice how Larsa also complained too. They are so used to superficial questions being asked only. Well, Andy says, I actually am, in all caps, a trained journalist. It's my degree, and I spent 10 years producing at CBS News. But okay, that's what Andy came to the front and said, and I have to say I'm in support of Andy on this one, okay? Y'all can't put that on that man because Porsha felt a way about the questioning that Tamron Hall gave her. Now, y'all know Loni Love had to come out and speak out in defense of Miss Tamron Hall, and Miss Porsha Williams, honey, decided that she was going to respond to Miss Loni Love on the Breakfast Club. So I definitely want to take out some time to check out what it is Miss Porsha Williams had to say to Loni Love in response, okay? So let's check this out.
So last night, well, all yesterday, Charlamagne came here and told me, you know, your girl was trending. Apparently on a Breakfast Club, it just makes you just say stuff. You just speak your truth. It just is what it is.
It happens like that.
That's what I told my manager. She was like, what are you talking about? I was like, it's just the energy here. It's just real.
So what you done did now?
All right. So anyway, I was trending, and Loni Love, who I like, is a cool chick or whatever, but she decided to give her testimony.
On
okay.
what? Lonnie's a friend to the room, by the way. But on what?
On the whole situation with Tamron or whatever. So this is what she tweeted. She said, for my book tour, she said she was interviewed by Gayle King. She was interviewed by Tamron Hall. And, you know, that it was such an honor for them to interview her, and, you know, all this, all that. So I said, I came back in. I was like, so touching. It's just so touching.
You are so shady.
For you to share that, it's just so touching at this moment. So,
was she replying to what you said about? What you said something about Tamron and her journalism?
Yeah, because I said like she's a journalist, but I said it sarcastically. I didn't mean like she's not a journalist. We all know she was a journalist. She came from CNN. We know that. But anyway, so she was coming to attack that, like, don't how you whatever. So then she came back. She said, this is not about you, P, and I hope you know that. This is about the fact that there's a difference between a journalist and versus a non-journalist and some other stuff. I didn't respond back after that because there's no need. Like, I'm not trying to have a beef with anybody. I'm just basically, in the beginning, was talking my experience. Same way, DJ Envy, you mentioned your experience. You know, so anyway, it was just this little quick thing she did online. And I'm not going to respond, like I said, because I don't want a beef with anybody. It's not that serious.
And Tamron was Today Show, by the way. I seen it.
She what?
She was on the Today Show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she might have been on CNN. I don't know. I do remember her from the Today Show back in the day.
Oh, Today Show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I remember. But I know she left a big show that was more focused on serious journalism than like
The
how
Today
now
Show.
she's now kind of like, you know, kind of the Wendy Williams vibe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And two things can be true. You know, you can be a journalist and still dabble in the messiness. You know what I mean? But it's clear that, you know, Wendy Williams is gone. Dr. Phil is leaving. And somebody over there said, Tamron, I think you need to get in Get into the mess a little bit. Yeah, dabble into the mess a little bit.
Get in there and stir it up a bit.
Stir it up, absolutely.
Yeah, pressure your guest a bit. Yeah, she do a little bit of that.
All right, so y'all just heard what Miss Porsha had to say, which really wasn't a whole lot. She just pretty much spoke about the situation of what happened the day prior and how she really didn't have much to say, but still stands firm on the fact that she felt as though Miss Tamron Hall was being a bit messy. And, you know, according to Charlamagne, you could be a journalist and you can also be messy. And I think that he has a point when it comes to that, but at the end of the day, at the very end of the day, she's being a journalist still. Okay. And I think that does come with the work, right? Some people may deem it as messy because as a journalist, when you do so much research, you're also designed to question and go deeper than what's on the surface. So if getting deeper into somebody's business is a bit more messy, then it is what it is. It's not any different than what Ricki Lake has done with her talk show, Sally Jessy Raphael, Oprah Winfrey. It's not any different than what anybody else has done with their talk show. I do think Wendy Williams was a bit more messier than what Tamron Hall comes off as. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like what makes it a bit more messier is because Wendy Williams act like she your good Judy, she your good friend, so you really can tell her your darkest, deepest secrets, right? But Tamron Hall is just merely asking you a question and holding you to task some of the bullshit that you've already said out your mouth and some of the that you wrote in your book, in addition to the things that she's seen on social media. It is what it is. You're a public figure. She's going to question you across all ranges. Same thing with Envy. I know a lot of people wanted Loni Love to address Envy, DJ Envy, and what he had to say as well, because he had the same experience. But DJ Envy also has a bit of a messy past, the way that it was alleged that he messed around with Miss Erica Mena and stuff. So if she wanted to dive deeper and ask some questions about how they overcame that, this, that, and the other, it is what it is. I think they're entitled to feel how they felt. But at the end of the day, this woman was doing her job. So y'all can like it or not. You know what I'm saying? That's on y'all. I feel like a lot of y'all really just go up for Porsha because of her desirability and the fact that she's so cute and she's so pretty. But if this was a person that wasn't as, pretty, or what society deems as gorgeous or whatever, then would y'all still be up here complaining and having the same things to say? I wonder. All right. But yeah, that's all I got. I wanted to bring that audio and things to you guys real quick. You can go ahead and chime down below and let me know your thoughts about everything that we just discussed regarding Miss Porsha Williams and the overall situation regarding Loni Love and Tamron Hall. I'm Jamie. That's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at JamiThatsMe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.